Arizona can expect a, quote, critical wildfire season in the coming months. That's due to years of severe drought and months of extreme short-term drought. And to learn more, we welcome John Truitt, Fire Management Officer with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management. John, it's always good to talk to you, although it seems like the past few years it's always been we're expecting some bad stuff this summer and this wildfire season. It sounds like we're expecting some real bad stuff.
We are. We're a little more critical than we have been in the past. The lack of measurable, a lot of rainfall this winter has not happened. We're in basically an exceptional drought throughout the state. So yeah, our fuel moistures are very, very critical right now.
When is the wildfire season in Arizona?
Typically we'll start around this time of year, but anymore with the whether we put it on climate change or whatever, but fire season's year-round anymore.
It seems like, if nothing else, is it starting earlier?
It's starting earlier, and we're getting more and more fires. Like, say, this year we had the Horton fire up in the Payson area around Christmas. We don't have fires like that, in that elevation this time of year. That's unprecedented. Then a few months later, we had the Brady fire up in Prescott, which would basically clean burned, almost 500 acres. You don't have those type of fire behavior, fire activity that time of year. So we're in a critical situation.
And those fires were because of drought for the most part.
Exactly.
Not high temperatures at that time of year.
No, and if it wasn't for it being that time of year, they would have been explosive fires.
Wow. Okay, so when the fire season does start, though, when the summer does hit, how much do these higher temperatures especially impact what you expect to see?
Yeah, it's gonna continue with the drying of the vegetation that's already at a critical level. So it's just going to accelerate. And right now we're about 3 to 4 weeks ahead of the moisture in the brush. So it's basically almost like mid-May now.
Wow. What parts of the state are you looking at the most? Lower elevations, higher elevations, or the whole thing?
The whole state. Usually we can go off of, elevation seasonality. This year, every elevation, every fuel type was hit with that drought. So we're looking at widespread, all the way from the higher elevations to the low deserts, being able to burn at the same time.
Is there any indication of the monsoon getting here a little earlier than, first of all, is there any indication of an early arrival of the monsoon? Secondly, is that a good thing?
It would be a good thing because it would shorten up our fire season, obviously. And with what the National Weather Service is telling us is that usually following a dry winter, it's a higher likelihood of an early onset or a normal onset of monsoon. So we're hoping that stays true.
Yeah, and I ask, is it a good thing? Because a lot of times the monsoon just means dry lightning, and dry lightning means starting fires all over the place.
Exactly. So the first part of the monsoon, it does come in dry. So that's going to be problematic for us. But then again, if we can get that earlier moisture, that just takes the pressure off all of the Arizona Fire Service. So.
What kind of mitigation efforts have been done so far?
With the Department of Forestry, we're responsible for about 22 million acres, and this year the department has treated over 25,000 acres, and we're concentrating those on more strategic areas to where they can benefit on some community protection.
What is treating? When you say treating,
it's basically taking the vegetation, the overgrowth of the vegetation, and thinning it down to where it should be in a natural state.
Has that process, because I think anyone who's been in the high country has seen some of these controlled burns to a certain extent. Has that process changed? Have you guys learned things over the years regarding mitigation efforts?
No, but the funding has really picked up.
Okay.
Yeah, and it allowed us to complete more acres.
Are you working with federal and local partners?
Yes.
How's that work?
It's working really well. We have what we call our Good Neighbor Authority. We work hand in hand with the federal agencies. Our shared stewardship, another agreement called FORFRY. Everything is in partnership with the federal agencies.
Are national resources like they've been in the past, or is there some concern there?
No, it's with what's going on with the government and then the federal resources, the fire service and the federal agencies are not being affected. So we should have our complement of resources that we can count on from our federal partners.
That's encouraging, but if you have a bad wildfire season in California, New Mexico, Colorado, whatever, are the Arizona firefighters, are they going to be as amenable to helping out in other areas?
We always will be, but we always will staff and have enough resources to cover the state. So yeah, we will be able to help out.
No big concerns there then?
Only if it gets very, very active. And
Yeah.
the only concern is making sure that we have enough coverage for our state.
As far as wildfires in Arizona are concerned, and I guess all over, most of them human caused?
Most of them are human caused. Whether it's dragging chains, just kind of just out not being aware of their area and the environment. Yeah, at least 70 to 80% of the fires are human caused.
Wow, leaving campfires unattended.
Exactly.
I brought this up before because I never understood this concept of dragging chains. First of all, I don't see a lot of chains being dragged on freeways and highways and things. But there was an incident here recently where just one chain sparked how many fires?
We had 18 fires within a 20-mile stretch.
Because one chain was dragging behind a truck or something?
Exactly, and that just shows you how dry the vegetation is. Usually something like that on an average maybe get a handful of starts, but every spark that came off that chain started a fire.
Wow. All right, so critical season. If you could ask for one thing from Mother Nature, what would it be?
Let's get back on a normal cycle. Let's get some moisture in the ground. Let's just return back to a normal cycle of winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah. John Truitt, Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire. All right, well, good luck this season. I hope we get you back at the end of fire season and we all say, well, that wasn't what we expected. It was a lot better than we thought.
I'm hoping to.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you.